Hello, today I want to talk about how to add notes to Google Analytics and a little bit about why to add notes. First thing I'll do, I'll just go to any report. I'm going to change the time slightly earlier because I really want a bit more timeline. Um, doesn't matter, whatever's relevant to you. If you click this little grey drop down which comes on the reports, you'll see here is notes I've made earlier. You can click this create new annotation and you'll see that you have the option to type in an annotation. You've got 160 characters, which counts down as you start using them, so plenty enough. If you need more, just try write shorthand or something like that, or just make another note if you think that's the best way. Basically, you want to record everything you do here. You can see here I've added stuff about blogs that I've written. I've optimized the images so that the site loads faster. I've compressed CSS and stuff like that. So I've made notes of all these things to see what impact they have. If you run an email campaign, you might want to do it. If you increase your AdWords budget, you might want to do it. If you start AdWords, you want to do it. If you start a social media advertising campaign, you might want to do it. If you do an e-commerce site and you have a massive discount or a sale or something like that, you definitely want to record that and see there should be a spike in traffic, but you want to see how much, and then obviously you should be able to calculate how many sales you made and whether it's worth it. But any sort of activity you do, anything you do to improve the conversion rates, anything you do adding new pages or content to your site, anything you do with advertising, marketing, um, just pretty much anything which is deliberate, and you just want to add a note every single time. It's hard to get into the habit of doing it, but I really truly think it's worth doing because so many times I've had clients and they haven't made any notes because they didn't know how to or even that it was possible, and they're looking back a year later going, hey, we had a big spike in traffic and we don't know why, and it was a year ago and we can't remember what we were doing at that time. And if they'd have made these notes, then they'd be able to say, oh, hey, we did a blog post and it was really successful. We should consider doing another blog post like that. Or, hey, we did an email campaign and it really got a lot of people to come to the site, so we should consider doing that again. And, over the year, they probably do lots of different marketing activities, but hopefully they can identify which ones work the best for them. Even if they do a lot of email campaigns, which one was the most successful, and then they can work out how to spend their time and their budget most economically. This is what really works for our business. There's no one size fits all that I could tell you, but if you measure everything, you have the chance to look and say, this actually works for our business. This is what we need to do more of. Let's not spend so much money on X, Y, Z because they didn't really have the same impact, and then you can make sensible marketing decisions. So I really think it's important. That's how you do it, and that's why you do it.